He's going to use this as a home base while we are hiking up through the Smoky Mountains.
Into the Smokies they go. We're going up. They're going to insert their thru hiker permit into the box. And I'll see them in 3 days of hiking, 4 days of hiking.
There.
One gone, two gone, three gone.
It's Fontana Lake. Sun came out today. We started our hike. It was about 20. Well, I think it went up to 30 by the time we got to the trail. We've been doing all up. And we go up for 3.7 miles or so. It's a beautiful morning. It's still below freezing by the trail. There's still ice on the rocks and the roots. My goodness, it feels so high up here. It's hard to believe I'm actually hiking through the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So wild. This was one of my biggest fears with the Appalachian Trail, is hiking through this park because the weather's so unpredictable and it's cold at night, and you get some freak snowstorms. Like yesterday, the Cumberland Pass Gap Road was closed due to the weather. A nice trail through here. Just had lunch on top of the rise. We had about, I guess we're going to do about 4,000 foot elevation gain today and like a 12 or 1,400 descent, something like that. My pack's really heavy. It was 31 pounds this morning. I was carrying for enough food for 6 days. And I had 2 layers of water, and I was concerned about some of the water sources being frozen, but look at this. Apparently the sun just hit the right amount. It is melting, it's falling on us. Some of these are big chunks. Oh, how cool. Ow! Fun. Nice, enjoyable ridge walk. You can kind of see the snow, like on the mountains over there. You can see the snow on the ground, even though a lot of it's melting off the trees now.
Sure. Is it coming out?
The steam.
Yeah, there's still steam.
I caught it.
I don't know if it
There you are steaming. I see it.
steam and
So
hot.
we're at Molly Ridge Shelter. They have some nice bear cables here. Yes, we didn't have to do a bear hang. I went down over the hill for water, and this is the shelter. There's actually a fireplace inside, and we have a small fire going on to try and heat it a little bit. And this is the inside of the shelter. It's a 14er, so it holds 14 people. Got our bags up, hoping we have no mouse damage tonight. We shall see. We just left Molly Ridge. It's probably around 9 o'clock. We did our first hill. We'll be going down for a little bit, readjusting a few things and deciding on layers. It's nice and sunny again today, but the wind is blowing a lot more. I had a bad night last night, just didn't sleep. I was cold a lot. I don't know why, because it was not near as cold as some of the other nights, but it is what it is. I was glad to have a nice day. Yesterday was highlights. We had some nice things. It was kind of cool seeing the fox, and then that snow falling out of the trees. It was all day. It was really cool. We'll see how far we go. We're shooting for Derrick Shelter tonight, which is going to be probably about 12 miles. Russell Gap Shelter. We're going to go right by it. A lot of people headed for there last night, and then the next shelter is Spencer Field. That one was going to be really crowded last night. So we'll hit that one in 2.9 miles. This little hiker highway. It's nice. Birdies singing to us. Still got snow. Over and under and over and under.
There's the sun coming from afar.
This is how I'm entertained. A little bit different terrain through here. Just open up into this field. Probably getting close to Spencer Field Shelter, I would imagine. Now we're 6.3 miles from Derrick Knob Shelter, where we're headed tonight. Just had a nice lunch. The sun feels good, the wind's a little cold, and there's quite a few day hikers out today enjoying the trail. To Rocky Top, and that is Tabasco up there. Oh my God, how beautiful is this?
Okay, you ready for the song I've been saving now?
I
For
am.
like 180 some miles.
Yeah.
Wish that I lived up on Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Oh. We've been ridge walking. To the left of us is a steep hill with a lot of snow on it yet and very cold winds. To the right, we have the pretty mountain vistas and the sun. So you kind of cold one minute and then warm the next minute. But it is a beautiful hike and picture perfect day again. So we lucked out with that. Sometimes it's just hard to see how steep this is. This road has a lot of ice and snow on it yet, so we have to go really slow. It's pretty through here. So we've been hiking for a little while now this morning. We stayed at Derek Knob last night. Chicken's having a lot of foot issues. Her shoes are rubbing really bad. Poor thing. So we were a little slow, especially the second half yesterday. We didn't get in until about 6:30. Shelter was full, so I had to put the tent up. So that was my first time putting the tent up and sleeping in the tent alone. I had a good night. Slept really good. Had a nice day today. It's supposed to get up to 62, I believe, if the forecast is still current. But we are going to get some wind gusts close to 40 mile an hour. But right now it's pretty nice. The sun's shining. Starting to see itty bitty little first signs of spring flowers coming up. Sorry, I have to walk through here. Hate to have you take off, but I do need to go. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Very quiet except for the wind. Been hiking by myself for the last mile and a half. Yep, I was right. There was a big climb. We're now at Siler Bald Shelter. Gotta stop here and eat lunch. Hi. And this is what this shelter looks like. Pretty much all the same. They'll have a tarp over them to help with the wind. How beautiful that is. Going down from Siler Bulb. I haven't seen a blaze in a long time. It's very comforting to see one and make sure you're still on the same trail, especially when you did some pretty good down. Still going up. Wind's coming from the, I guess the east is coming from the right side of the trail today. The rest of the time we've been on the trail has been coming from the left side, which I believe is the west side. Uh-oh, somebody lost a water bottle. I should pick it up for them. They'll be looking for it. Woods are a little different through here. I've still been doing a lot of climbing. This is kind of a little ridge. You see there's still snow up here. It's hard to believe there's still snow, but that air It's really cold, the wind, so, and it's still going down in the 30s at night. Tonight's supposed to be a little warmer, so I'm happy about that. But we have thunderstorms coming in tonight, so I stay in the shelter. This is Double Gap Shelter, and where we're gonna stay tonight. Looks like somebody did some artwork here. Let's see what it looks like inside. Knock, knock. Anybody in there? Oh, looks like all the other shelters. We're gonna call this Home Sweet Home tonight. Right, here's Chicken unveiling her foot.
Oh, you're on the wrong side though.
Oh,
Because, okay.
oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
the peanut butter
there's
worked its way to the front somehow. Oh, so it was still patting the right part, but it
Okay.
squirmed around to the front. I knew I was feeling it scratching and scraping me in the front.
We got another use for the peanut butter. We actually used the package.
I need
Her
to,
poor foot.
and then we had to put this other tape underneath it because the edges are pointy and they were
Oh my
trying
gosh.
to, saw a hole in my skin. And then we had another problem that we had to add more padding up top because using the extra tape to do the peanut butter was removing the padding from the top. That was why it hurt worse
Oh gosh.
today than it did when we first stuck the peanut butter in.
But she made
So,
it,
yeah,
and she's feeling
I
better.
made it. I'm feeling about 80% now, which is good enough. Good enough to get me down the mountain.
Yeah. Look, a privy in the Smoky Mountains. This is amazing. It's finally happening. It's a beer cable party. And this is what we love about these. You just pull them up, and then on the other side, you tie them. And they have these nice little handholds and a pulley system that just about anybody can do. And this is Dr. Quinn and Optimus. They're some of our new friends we've met. Steve's making us a nice fire. Chicken's blowing up mattresses. And I'm just stretching. And we're getting our bags all hung. I got a little bit of wood. We're hoping to have a little fire for a little while tonight before the storms come. So it did rain last night. Probably started around 3 o'clock, and we're starting out with a foggy morning. It's going to be a little rainy. Got the raincoats on, and hopefully do 10 miles down to the parking lot to meet Rod. Newfound Gap. You see all the moss on the ground. Definitely in a rainforest. Yeah, slept really good last night. The rain definitely helped me sleep last night between the rain and the wind. It's very pretty through here. Rain adds its own little enchantment to the hike. Walking in the rain has its own magic. Sometimes it's a little hard to get yourself motivated to get out in it, but once you're out, it is so pretty. It just feels like you're walking through an enchantment forest here. The obstacles here. Most of the hurricane damage, the worst of it, starts after the park, but obviously there was damage in here too. There's quite a few pines down through this section. Got another obstacle.
This is a more daunting obstacle than the norm.
That branch.
No way around this one. It's over it. Good job. We're getting close to Clingman Dome, which is a pretty cool thing. That was a tough climb too. I guess they're all tough. It's the AT. But it is beautiful. Walking along some ridges here and probably some beautiful views, but we're in the clouds today, which is quite normal for the Smoky Mountains. They like to smoke. So this one was a huge detour. It's a slippery, slidey mess down around the hill and then back up again. You can see Steve's getting ready to peek up. Right to Clingman Tower. I guess we're gonna climb it. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything, but the sun's out. We're climbing Clingman's Dome, and I never thought I would ever see this. We have not seen a single soul. Imagine that. But yeah, it's a little foggy, but you can see more than I thought we might be able to see. Smokies are definitely smoking today. I can do this one. It's not open stairs.
No, it hangs out. The support is only in the middle. It's so scary.
Crazy. Way down there. You see the wind moving. Hard to get a lot of view, but way down there is our backpacks. We'll be reunited with pretty soon. We still have, I don't know, 6.5, maybe a little more to climb out of here. We've been climbing all day, so now we're gonna start going down. We heard there was snow and ice, so we're hoping that is wrong. This is the trail. We're just walking one puddle to the next puddle.
I gotta get part of it where it's like with a big, salty 6-inch footprint in the mud.
It's not ice though. I think this is the part of the trail they were talking about that was ice yesterday. At least that's what we're hoping. We're hoping that the rain turned it into mud and water. That would be pretty cool. But we still got a lot down yet, so we could still find it. Oh, isn't this pretty through here with the reflections on the water? That's one thing, you just kind of embrace the suck. You just walk right through the puddles because there's so many of them, it takes you too long to go around them. So right through the puddle you go.
Well, we're in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This is the road to Clingman's Dome. And apparently if you're hiker trash, you really don't care where you sit to eat, as long as it's dry.
That's red firs through here, Rod said.
Red chunk in the tree to the right.
Yeah, look how red that is. It is so pretty. The sun hitting it. See the tannin in the water there. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Wild hog exposure. There's birch trees in that area that's in the fence that apparently are sensitive and a little bit unusual, so trying to protect them.
To Newfound Gap, Tennessee, North Carolina state line. 208 miles completed on the AT. We're driving into Smoky Mountain National Park. Look at the elk. They're all over the place. Yep, just like the buffalo. So we're back at Newfound Gap. We're gonna stop down at the famous bathrooms, get out of the wind for a minute and take care of business before we actually get back on the trail, which goes right by the bathroom. This is a bathroom that sometimes when people get up here and the road's closed, it's heated, so people go and spend the night inside the body. Only 1,972 more miles to go. Not enough yet, but all this black is black ice. Take layers on and off, on and off. This has been an amazing hike coming up here. The grade's been nice.
Where, Karen?
Up to Charlie's Bunyan.
Oh,
The
what's Charlie's Bunyan?
it is a scenic lookout
Oh.
that we're going to see in a few minutes here, or in a little bit. Yeah, but this has been, oh my gosh, a complete change from the last few days. The hike up, it was all up, but it was very gradual up compared to what we've done. And now I'm on a super hiker highway. Yesterday was our 4th year RV anniversary. So we've been on the road for 4 years now, hard to believe. We've done some pretty cool things, and this is one of them. So hopefully we're lucky enough to be able to keep that up for a while. But wow, this is a beautiful morning.
There's something I have been wanting to tell you now for like the whole 31 years, and I've just never had the guts to do it. I just feel like it's time.
What's that?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and hurt you, never gonna tell you lies, never gonna say goodbye, and I forgot the words and desert you.
Today's our 31st wedding anniversary. Love it. Charlie's Bunyan now. Starting to get some really pretty views. And we're doing a little more ridge walking to Charlie's Bunyan. It's just a short side trail up here. It's kind of steep, so I'm gonna put my phone away because I don't want to drop it. Or maybe not, because now I'm up here. No, I'm gonna put it away. This is so pretty up here. It's kind of nice through here because it's blocking the wind. And coming out up here. And this is Charlie's Bunyan. It's a rock that sticks out with a huge drop. 31st anniversary photo. Where do they go on their anniversary? That's pretty scary up there. I'm not going up there. So we did our pictures, and we are going to head this way back onto the Appalachian Trail. This is pretty through here along the cliffs. Ooh, it's a little soupy. It's a little wet. Okay, time to put this away before I fall.
Bye, honey. See you in
Ron's
3 days.
leaving us. Hike. This has been incredibly scenic. We were laying along a little ridge. On the right side, we had a cliff for most of the way. It's just very, very beautiful. This has been a great day. It is incredibly beautiful. We're walking along a narrow ridge, probably about 5 foot wide. We got views on both sides of us. It is just incredible. This is certainly something. Wow. This has been a really, really scenic, beautiful hike. It may be one of the prettiest parts we've hiked in so far. It's a narrow ledge. Wow. Don't let this beautiful sunshine and blue sky fool you. It is cold out here. The wind is kind of brutal. We still have on gloves covering our fingers because they freeze as soon as you take your gloves off.
Oh, it's warm here.
It's nice here.
A little light.
Look how beautiful this is.
Rubber band is gone. I couldn't find it.
This is nice. It's a great views point. Incredible. The views of the Smokies have been just so pretty. Normally have all the smoking, and we're not getting that because we've been a little bit drier, which lucky for us because it has been windy and cold. So if it would have been raining, it would have been snow and ice. So lucky us. We're hiking through what's called Laurel Top right now. It's really pretty woods with a lot of green mosses. Fortunately, I think that's a fire over there, not just the Smoky Mountains being smoky. We're gonna take a break up here. Woo. Yep. Little break time. Wow. This is gorgeous. Another obstacle course. Past a small landslide. It looks recent. Chicken and I came down for water. She is struggling this time.
I got distracted.
She got distracted by birds. This is our water source right here. So she's actually doing some filtering when I just gathered water. So our CNOC bags, we keep 30 water in, and then they have a clean water bag. So we're carrying 6 gallons or 6 liters up.
The filter like a lazy hiker.
We're working on dinner and got our water already. I'm having chicken noodle soup, so I'm waiting for that to rehydrate. And this is our view. Got some pretty blue sky. Shelter, this one is low ceilings. So we're on the top level. So at night I have to jump down there. We'll see how this works. We're back on trail. Chicken has new shoes that she's tried out yesterday. It seemed to be working. That was a half mile straight up from Peck campsite. It was 32 degrees, and I guess it really is because we have little snow flurries falling out of the sky. Pretty cool that I was sleeping. There was a KD carved into the wood. Not that I like people carving in the wood, but I never see KD stuff, so that was kind of neat on the AT. And we're doing about a 13-mile day. This is pretty through here. You see the work they do on the trails there with the retaining wall. We were just talking to a guy last night. He does a lot of trail maintenance. He said that's like the hardest job is doing the rocks. The rocks would be building steps and retaining walls. He just does a lot of he's been working on the trails for, I guess, the last few months, trying to get them in shape. He's now doing his thru hike. Struggling a little bit today. My left calf is super, super tight and sore. So hopefully it doesn't get any worse for me. But yeah, we're headed up probably another mile and a half or so. I'm gonna take a lunch break. It's probably about 12:30 now. And I'll stretch a little bit and see if I can work some of the tightness out. So that's the update for where we are now. To the top of another 6,000 foot mountain. It's nice up here. You see there's still a good bit of snow patches. I've been past the snow patches all day. Basically since we've been in the Smokies and before a little bit. It's a dark woods through here, but it's nice. Got some more hurricane damage, it looks like. It's pretty through there, but dead trees.
Oh boy.
This view, this is cool. You can see a lake way up there, and you can actually see the ridge line over there. Let's see if I can pull it in a little closer. That is really neat. Really cool. Just a little different ecosystem than we've been walking through. This is super pretty here. This is an helicopter, an old helicopter pad. You can see some of the remnants of it there. But wow, this is absolutely beautiful. So there's some airplane debris there. There was an Air Force plane that went down in 1984. And apparently there's more pieces down below. Steve just said this would be considered hallowed ground. This one was rough. Packs had to come off, and she's still not through it. I'm standing at the other end. Oh my.
Stepped wrong on my foot there.
Want me to take your poles?
I guess. Yeah, did you come over this?
Yeah, I went
assume?
right here. And yeah, hold on to those too. You can pull yourself right up. It's a jungle gym.
It's a jungle out there. Chaos and confusion everywhere.
We're really getting into some crazy hurricane damage, and we're still not in the worst hit of this stuff. Wow. Phenom Shelter. There is Starfleet and Sparrow, Ridge Runner, and Big Sexy. You can see there's some nice bear hang. There's a privy behind me, and the water is right over there through the shelter. So this is a nice one. Nice way to start out the morning. What an absolutely beautiful morning. We had a great night last night. It was actually warm. It was above 40, so it was great sleeping. Starting out today without my knit hat, gloves, or fleece. So, and I'm actually warm. We, privy and the water and the bear cables were close to the shelter, which was close to the trail. My legs felt really good this morning. I can still feel that one side. The Ridge Runner said she thinks it's probably tendonitis. A lot of hikers get that. She said best thing for it's going to be rest and cutting some of the mileage down in the days. So I think I'm going to be taking a 0 at Standing Bear instead of just an overnight. And then I'll probably get back on trail with Rod and may shorten the miles. So it may take us 4 days to get through instead of 3. We're getting into lower elevations. We're starting to get into flowers. You can see through here some of the branches have been cut out. Sparrow, the Ridge Runner, is doing a little work. She can't do any of the big stuff, but she can do the small stuff. Just had a deer run in front of me. He's down there. I see his tail. Don't know if the video will pick it up. Oops. Got caught on my bag. I don't think I can catch the deer. I think he went downhill too far. But yeah, nice hike. The definitely getting to more downfall. Got some deer running through. Just love seeing the wildlife. We haven't seen a whole lot, so it's cool to see them. So we're either going up that ridge and over it, or we're gonna skirt the ridge. It's pretty through here. Yeah, we're walking the ridges. This is so pretty. Wow. So glad I'm doing this in the winter where there's no leaves so you can see all those views. Nice little spot for a lunch break and a water refill. This is the trail. A little water on it right now. Coming up on a view here. I don't think I'm climbing to the top of it, but that is pretty. Oh, a nice retaining wall here too. This is very scenic and pretty through here. Wow. Another good day's hike. This is the inchworm that we just did. Literally down on our elbows and
Like a military crawl. Oh.
We are out of the Smokies. Wow, that was nice. We were so scared of the Smokies, but the Smokies were very kind to us. We were very lucky. We had great weather. Well, for the Smokies, we had great weather. It was a good experience. Yeah, I'm very happy.
Hey everybody, happy trails to you.
Steve's getting us some water.
Again.
And we
Hello.
just ran into this fella.
Hi.
some of the white trilliums. This is gorgeous through here. Pretty waterfall. There's the trail. It's the Pigeon River. We actually rafted this further down. Yes, we are on the AT. Following the white places. You can see some more under the underpass there. Here we go. Got red buds now. Oh, that's a steep up. I'm tired. Now we're gonna get off the AT and go into Standing Bear Hostel for the night. So another 0.2 to get up to the hostel. And that's where we'll be for tonight, probably tomorrow. To Standing Bear Hostel, where we're staying tonight. Russ says somewhere we have an RV in here. Oh, I see it. It's in the back behind me. But yeah, this is nice. Shower. Pretty cool. You do hand laundry here, but then they do have a dryer to wash. They even have the old scrub board over there.
Oh, the water was awfully.
Where are we? Standing Bear?
Standing Bear Farm Hostel.
Yeah.
In some town.
Somewhere in town.
Apparently we had a bear visit us last night. We heard there was one here. Rod just smeared the good print that was right
Yeah,
there.
that was actually better. You can see his toe
That's
print.
yeah, there was a bear here last night. Standing Bear Entertainment. This is pretty amazing. Reminds me of my yoga music.